Chilaya, Sheba Nima Singh Lani Kyanshi, Turab Gitemba Shritma Plam Shikyu.
Next is a performance by singer Nima Singh, who will present a song titled Turab Gitemba, meaning Buddha of Century.
Hello.
Nigin Jode, Tuge, Tusumin, Shuyu, Chime Mawa Tamje Gang, Tamze Lamla, Chichel Chizebe, Shide Degu, Kangja, Kangjin Gomborsu, Jie Shiju Windu Dande, Joan Hadan Chebe, Gwengap Lana Machiba, Sadin Gedin Yongzo Gingada, Jigdin Shide, Teben Chimbo, Pemi Yongi Gwengap Dan, Lana Mebe, Uti, Jinor, Konsegam Gwen, Gere Wangbo, Tamje Kenjin. Sigvachimbuchola, Kosum Kisha, Windu Pude, Hugi Shugu Kagi, Uti Latin number, Denshu Chinang Kunjun Nambata, Dede Manso Chela, Gade Tosumdinga, Tamji Tashi de Leshu. Tumi June, Gombochone, Tapar, Chamse, Tadu Yamlenta, Te, Tamanga, Kintukuila, Domshin, Domi, Sanje, Tarbeta, Chulu, Timji, Peki Churi, Kulu Sungyo, Yagagi, Navu, Shiri Kapsuje, Lapchingi, Kurshi, Tagir Shede, Domi, Digita, Zamlin Shi, the Mungur Yongwar, Kunge, Hushe Gandang, Jonshinbar, Cutting Jedenta, Muti, Zetin, Gache, Jonshe Yongwe, Sendip Shugita, Lopor Mor Zamlin Kendo, Chamze, Lo, Sunzi, Shugu, Denkewatar, Tirin Pögalo, Nidon, Gada, Ngabchungani, Rabne, Shingju, Penda, Ngaba, Se Jugida, Chilu Nidon, Shusanga, Dawa Dumbe, Se Chugni, Jino Konsa Gamgun, Tamje, Kemba, Gecho, Kunting, Chushiba, Tembucho, Chilu Dar Kunjang, Gubju Shebe, Kui Kodun Sunzi Shuwe, Shungje Zego, Unzu Daja, Derim Yinjun Shugi. It is with profound reverence and heartfelt joy that we gather here today on July 6, 2025, to celebrate a monumental milestone, the 90th birthday of His Holiness the Great 14th Dalai Lama, a global icon of compassion, wisdom, and peace. On this auspicious occasion, we pay our deepest gratitude to His Holiness the Dalai Lama for his tireless dedication to the promotion of our shared human values. His unwavering commitment to fostering interfaith harmony has illuminated paths of mutual respect and peaceful coexistence across cultures and religions around the world. We honor his lifelong devotion to the preservation of Tibet's unique cultural heritage and environment, and his extraordinary efforts to revive the ancient Indian wisdom that continue to enrich modern thought and ethical discourse. Above all, we recognize his visionary leadership in guiding the Tibetan people during their darkest hours. In the face of displacement and exile, His Holiness offered hope, strength, and direction, transforming the fate of an uprooted community into a story of resilience, renewal, and global advocacy for justice. Today, in the auspicious presence of the heads of the Tibetan Buddhist sect and Pen tradition, distinguished guests, and general public, we gather here to witness the launch of the Year of Compassion and to celebrate 9 decades of a life so profoundly lived in service of others. Happy 90th birthday, Your Holiness. The world is forever grateful. Segondu Shugu Poma, Penden Sigon Choda, Kunjun So Kushab Raji, Franjan Chogi, Pege Kap Chimbu Gator Kai Su, Tingu Nangutam, Pege Dora, Toma Nengaru, the J, Pege Kap Chimbu Dakagi, Gelubiju. Let us begin the official ceremony with hoisting of Tibetan national flag by Honorable Sikyong and Honorable Chief Guest Sri Rajiv Ranjan Singh, and rendition of Tibetan National Anthem and Indian National Anthem led by Tibetan Institute of Performing Arts. Jelaya Pugigi Gewe Kodun Jushi Luyang Bugu presentation of Godun theme song in Tibetan language.
Thank you.
Chena, DJ La Permiti Zugi Pende, Sikyong Chone, Tujeng Wodregi Sushenangyu, I would like to request Honorable Sikyong, Central Tibetan Administration, to deliver the introductory remarks.
Sound control choir. Hadje CG Tugen, Tugen Shide to Kamsum Choi Yebo, Kanjon Pemi Hage, Hajo Chana Peme, Namju, Chino Constango Chumuchodan, Tenda Lachen number 2, Ube, Tendi, Yebutama number 12, Botum Kuja, going to town at Hone, and in the Togen to Hebegi Yapshi, Concord number down, Manzu Kausum, Ubegi, Mijuzugi, Zezo, Leje, Lesu number, Sham, Kundu, the Zamlin Chok Hassan Pebe, Kundu number Samololia, Tari, Chino Constanguation Chok. Kui Kodoing is Javolia, Kasha, Mune, Pemi, Dixu, Mune, Per Chinani, Pemiso Mune, Per Padimidik Mune, any Samololia, Sandi, Stretchless in Shuaye. Some other Sani, Najanchi Naolia, Derim di Chuku Vesonda, and in Kashaki. Samshe di Nyandun Shumoche and Injitan, Pu Yigan Alolia, Samchayori, and the Sigona Shuetan, Sandegi, Tuju Tundun di Nalola, and Kundun number 2, talk on a pay me, Susu pay metan, and Tilia, Pepsu Shuagi Tuzula, Mangatanga, Yishin Shuay, and Kashaki, Samshe, Yingdun, the Kari Shin Shuaina, Deve Lochik Ringala. 제가 시 나눠라 신호 거상을 좀 저기 두개 담저시 레레레레체네 대세 잡체 유 안타랭기 담셰데 나눠라 두개 담저시디 닝부추 뒤체 아니기 고샤여시니 디슈에 아니 벽에 나눠리야 디지 슈에체 아니 군도 많샤지 시계네 임바송다 아니 인게 나눠리야 슈초버시 슈에 My respects to His Holiness the Dalai Lama, all the head of the different Buddhist traditions, spiritual masters, invited guests, Central Tibetan Administration leadership, all of those who are participating in this celebration from all around the world. Hearty greetings from the Central Tibetan Administration on behalf of the Cabinet and personal self. Very, very hearty greetings and congratulations to His Holiness for his 90th birthday. I will not spend much time on, I will not read the Kasha statements at all because we have very limited time. It is in the written format. It combines all the 4 statements that Kashak has made over the last year on His Holiness 4 principal commitments. I can only say that if all of us who are present here and who follow His Holiness the Dalai Lama practices those principal commitments, then we can definitely make this world a better world to live in. So I will not deliberate much on the statement of the Kashak, but I would rather spend the remaining time to welcome all the guests who have come from different parts of the world. Before doing that, I must apologize to all those who may preferred to be personally, physically present here in the presence of His Holiness to celebrate. But unfortunately, as you can see, we have a very small place here in Dharamsala to fit in everybody. And this is also monsoon season, so we don't have the privilege of holding the event at a larger venue. So let me greet each of our honored guests who have made this ceremony more elaborate, I think, because of their presence. First, if I may, Shri Ravi Ranjan Singh Ji is the Union Minister for Panchayati Raj, Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairy, and we have two Union Ministers. Another one is Shri Kiran Rijiju, also the Union Minister for Parliamentary Affairs and Minority Affairs. We have known each other for a very long time, and he has been very supportive of Tibet over so many. Please, a hearty welcome to the two Union Ministers. Then we have Honorable Chief Minister Pema Khanduji from Arunachal Pradesh. When I contacted him many months ago to be part of this celebration, his response was, "This is a blessing for me to be part of this celebration." And Arunachal Chief Minister is the only Chief Minister in India who says that we don't have border with China, but we do have border with Tibet. So a hearty welcome to Honorable Chief Minister and his family and a group of 30 members from Arunachal Pradesh. Then we have Sonam Lama Ji, who is the Ecclesiastical Minister from Sikkim. In fact, Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang Ji was supposed to come here, but unfortunately because of some other engagement he could not be. So Sonam Lama is representing Sikkim. Then we have Shri Teshi Gyantela, who is the Chief Executive Officer of the Ladakh Hill Council. And we have 12 other members of the Ladakh Hill Council who are present here. Then we have Shri Tapir Gaoji, Honorable Member of the Lok Sabha and also co-convener of the All-Party Indian Parliamentary Forum for Tibet. And he has, in the very recent past, been very, very actively involved in all Tibetan matters. And we have Honorable MLA Krupa Tsering and our Sudhir Sharma Ji, also representing this constituency from Himachal Pradesh. A hearty welcome to Sudhir Sharma Ji. And we have Ms. Eliska Zigova, Ambassador of the Czech Republic, with us here today. She's behind the pillar, so many of you may not see her. I'm so sorry, many of our guests had to change their travel plans because of the weather here. Many had to cancel their flight tickets, and Ambassador Zikova also had to come by train, and she reached around midnight last night. I hope you are fresh enough. Then we have also Ms. Adam Podola with Ms. Zikova. Then we also have a Member of Parliament, Harshna Rajakaruna from Sri Lanka. A warm welcome to you, sir. And Private Secretary to Mr. Rajakaruna. Then we have a huge American delegation 3 members from the Department of State. In fact, 4 were supposed to come, but 1 could not catch the flight for some reason. And then we also have 3 staffers from the U.S. Embassy in Delhi. So can I welcome Ms. Bethany Paulos Morrison? She is the Deputy Assistant Secretary to India and Pakistan. Mr. Riley Barnes, he is Senior Advisor to the Undersecretary for Political Affairs, but he has now been nominated for Assistant Secretary's post. Very welcome to Riley. Yeah. And the third person from the State Department is Julie Turner. She is the Acting Deputy Assistant Secretary, Bureau of Democracy, Human Rights and Labor. The 3 of them have worked diligently for over several months to get part of the USAID funding, which I consider as a collateral damage when the United States decided to cut foreign assistance to all other countries. So Bethany and Riley and Julie have been working very hard to get some of the budget back, and we got the $7 million back. Thank you very much, Bethany and Riley, for doing this. The 3 staffers from the U.S. Embassy are Dan Robbins. Dan has been working with us for many years, and now he's being transferred back to the United States. And we also have Shirin Singh and Ajay Dayalji from the U.S. Embassy in Delhi. And we have Mr. Tom Fraser, Program Director of Interparliamentary Alliance on China. Very warm welcome to you. Then we also have Mr. Gianni Vernetti and his wife, a former Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs from Italy. A warm welcome to you also. And then, of course, all of you know Richard Gay. A very warm welcome. Richard has been locked in step working with us through many, many years, and we all know that he sacrificed so much for the cause of Tibet, and he is accompanied by his son, Homer Gay, Richard's son. Now, Homer is being groomed to support Tibet in the future, following his father, sorry. Then we also have Mr. McAdams, a former U.S. Congressman, and his wife. Thank you very much for being here. Then all other members of the council members of the Ladakh Hill Council I have already announced, and among the Indian dignitaries, VIPs, we already mentioned. We also have Mr. Ankit Sharma and his team from the Indian government who are part of this celebration. Then we also have the acting liaison officer and 4 former liaison officers who have served with His Holiness for many years. They are also here as part of the celebration. Then we have Mr. Hemraj Bajwa, who is the Deputy Commissioner of Kangra District. He and his office, and also Madam SP, we have to depend on them for all the local needs here, and you have been very, very cooperative. And thank you so much, all of you and your staff in your office. Thank you so much for being here also today. Then we have 2 people who produces or direct movies. One is John Negro Pontes, and the other was Rosemary Rawcliffe, who are also present here. And their movies will also be screened at the cinema hall that we have reserved for 8 and 9 in Lower Dharamsala. 5 movies will be screened there. We have friends from Germany, from the Friedrich Naumann Stiftung, Dr. Carsten and his team, and also a representative from the German consulate here in Delhi, the Senior Minister Council. Thank you for being with us here. We have been working for more than 34 years with the Friedrich Naumann Stiftung on promoting and developing democracy in exile. Thank you very much, Dr. Carsten, and all your leadership in Germany for supporting us for so long. Then we have Tashi Albertini and Manuel Bauer, who have filmed this movie called The Wisdom of Happiness, one of the latest movies based on His Holiness interview. And that has been widely appreciated, and I'm sure every one of you will get this opportunity to watch the movie. Thank you, Manuel Bauer, and your other friends for making this film, and Richard La also for co-producing the movie and promoting the movie everywhere around the world. Then we have our Chinese friends from the United States and also from Taiwan, one of whom will also have the opportunity to make an offering to His Holiness. So welcome all our Chinese friends. And then we have also some guests from the Himalayan American Foundation from Nepal. So thank you all very much. If I've left anybody's name, I'm so sorry because there's so many names. And the three messages that we will play during this occasion are the former presidents, President Obama, President Clinton, and President Bush. They have sent messages, and we have a long list of dignitaries from around the world who have sent messages to His Holiness the Dalai Lama, but we will not be able to play all of this, but some of it we will play during the cultural programs that we will follow on the 7th, 8th, and 9th. And in conclusion, I take this opportunity to thank His Holiness for his presence here, and all the dignitaries for, despite all the difficulties. I know Minister Rajiv ji had to come by road from Chandigarh, Kiran ji had to come from Pathankot, and Chief Minister Khandu ji had to come from Amp because of the weather. We are sorry we cannot control the weather, but nevertheless, apologies, many apologies for all the difficulties that you faced to reach here, and to be able to grace this occasion is a huge privilege for us. I want to thank all the head lamas of all the traditions for being here from 30th till today. And we have had a very successful religious conference where His Holiness sent a video message, and we are very thankful to His Holiness for accepting to continue the institution of the Gandhi Phoda institution. Thank you so much. Thank you.
May I request His Holiness the Great 14th Dalai Lama to address the gathering.
今年美律去到底了嘞，这美律因为往年民这个生活的，这个要老起来的不确定的，他两个大多的缺乏生的不确定，有没有一个呢？那全家我当年跟着美律上了学呢，学不起来。当两人的多的居住的生活呢，先给现在的老的该其实差的要的，这个一个啥呢？俺呢居住上不休息得给了，在这里也是主要是这他们叫让个年度带领，这让个国术的这个具有个的。现在的他们就上当家的，没钱的不要的，就是说，这里这个的推荐的呀，你像都没过去高学都是太多的，推学属于。他其实的，那么是牛。那个高速前头那就在于啥呢？马上里了，就根本是不多。但呢，现在全都不是两人需要的，第一任务，你们不搞不起来，就有意思。到俺呢，让进行的商务大名，俺那没搞起来，就那上面。上当的人呢，永远的他现在说是他会写这个教育的是啥的，你不认为的呢？什么这就是当个人呢？那个现实搞不清楚，所以那的人性的对呢差一个多啊，俺的下山呢，教育的是啥的啊？俺用人给多这些上等人，你个休息不来下，你像这个是个道理啊，东一个道些，在这个身体上东一个道，速度这发展，你像做这个就是都是学的咱们，我那让。我们那几天我往草原给，就是某些定性是都有的，的不知道逻辑的人们呀，这干的，这绿了，全是小推是个不能来，跟着做前面，大人我知道了，这个东西，其他东西，可能是个人的这里面你要做主，但是就达到我的，你给了个东西，全部送去都是带的，搞得你疏突的人，给现在给我这个是不是人？土有的，实在这个意思上里面，你就说了，当然这么些，这是两人要些人家的修堂的，结果的是等起来那年，创造的，大的我过去的是这样的。这电影里呀，那让人看了看上起来，老几个的深度的深，这个现在呢，好多华人看上个上大学，我估计你马上看到上大呢。没事，当时如果没这个事，都不做， 양식이 Dalai Lama University Ceremonial Tawayene Majejial Midu Se Marangara Sosu Nara Kadisi Bokora Sao Kadine Kodi Chenezi Yendu Da Chendende Chena Keroji Gumane Da Mimang le Shanti Tuya, Temple le Shanti Tuya, Da Kese Tudu Chigi, Da Shanti Tuya Di, Da Nye Lame To Re, and Da Adamodo Chigi Shanti Chaju Visengi, Da Chaju Visengi Jima Mayinga Da, Okali Yamato Kaburi Kada Shanti Gumotigi, Simbe Tane, Miziki are and the Mimaz Che Kazaki Shandaki Kunu King Kando Chevaki Mi Su Kauchia de Shushamudaba Satiri is an account of some lawyer to shake the CIA and the local and Tatuga Zabo, the Hole, Chance, Mimabuchi, Zomse Diore, the Chinese and Little Water, Sympathy and Shabota, Gazos and Lomari, the Gandhi said, Twitches, Sensui, Chance, Chisami. 나라야 싸워요 뒤쪽에 제가서 그러네 밖에 세제를 자주 쓰셔야 되다 돈이 있다고 그래서 도둑이 양면 나와서 쉬어야지 아니 제대로 뜻을 주시죠
Chimogos Gamgren Chimbuchola, Kadin Lame de Chinshugini. DJ Lapende Prima Jidi Henzogi Todochone, Soshenangu, I would like to request Honorable Speaker of the Tibetan Parliament in Exile to address the gathering.
जब 3 साल के अक्षर को अचानक हॉस्पिटल में एडमिट होना पड़ा तो पॉलिसी बाजार की टीम ने तुरंत वहां पहुंचकर उनका लाखों का क्लेम अप्रूव करवाने में पूरी हेल्प की। बीमारी में हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस ही काम आएगा। पॉलिसी बाजार पर 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 360 रुपए महीने से शुरू।
Terin denji zo jagara ui yungi nyanjen kushop kirin rijiju cho dang kushop rajit ranjen sing cho arno chel ngadi chichop lenchen pema khandu cho jejo ngadi chiri lenchen sanam lama cho lada region yajel henzo chichop tahi janzen cho ari yungi shisi lebung je kutap namba jashi beden lengi kong genzi henzo cho kushop richard ger cho Tuni Dindu Jinjajo Lezo number, Yagi Kunkar number, Gen Kundian number, Mozo Jela, Pemi Moshin de Lenjo gets up shide, Tomarat some detashi de les Shai. Partisi Hitojen, Page Lakal Shelly or Me Zuzu Shamba, Consul Chiji Jabo, Gideshi de Teben, Sadin Jadi Yonzo Jingada, Pemi Yonjin Benshop, Lama Mebeguti. Shino Kwanza Shangu Jayi Ombo, Tenji Leton, Tengen in Mena, Jezin Jambal Nawa Lozon, Tenzin Jango Sisu, Onjo Tumba Mebe, De Pazon Bocho, Godo Gudula Pepe, Deri Message in Yamo Cheva Jen Dire, Pemi Tamzemba Yanji Chap Hide, Gade Tronsumje, Samjo Tashi Dele Hujuin. Teyon Pe Hiba, Shilokidon Gunja Sunjo Songa, Dawa Dimbete Juni. pe khasho dome chongki ta che tongjo ko tambe cheu lamu tenjun chone jang kontre komen zentin choshon che samgi shawar ye he ta dong chema deji peje hamin lamze no sharwen chozi nonden so cheu gon ni jing ne jesu jambin jeshe le yongsin time tenkhe hin pe yune yongsin chidala ngenjin ji jasa hasar dendre hide chilo tidong go je yejun dawani me tenye hyu tani ni podon podale sentri ngasol hi chilo tidong go je yeju hego lonju tsamne jana marbi yongge pesa tenzung ge shashen go tsamde hedre gaye pembo no loburtu mantu gi nyengi no lu chilo tidong go janga jun dawa kyuji bi che kyudi ni godo kyudu la sembe jancho kunje kyugi ba chembon chola bedon hlami yongji sonde ne hi tar nya chawi denge tenda hi gi kopso pe jakob chimde luni chopsi jingyo yongso dagil gebe shon chilo tidong go janga jun nga chilo jamare yongge chawon bahi o jana pejin do trendin tenzen kyudin serwa pe yongge kochok che mita koge shonwara konsan choke sho jine jana yungyam meze medukin tunlam nawa tang sho yenne peji shiso lomlu la teni don timbe yorje che shilo tidong go janga jun nga yilo leche legung tang shilo tidong go janga jun nga do lor mimi jimi riji dedu hije hyosa jehi legung so samzun ze ta jama yung shone tendi tenten ka time doro tang konsan choke koshar neche tambar ten shilo tidong go janga jun nga go lor konsan choke kongkor to jeba jagara pabi yedo zenjo la pegwe shon konsan choke zenjo to pegwe shoma ta jagara yungi penri kan yadre jin tinjuro rongge hihi shir pejin timo mayimbe chodo rigyung sonsho che chogara tong yegar heyen tine so samdun jeba tang gosu pegyung gaden podong ge jin shone legon ka sharso yung de yung gambo koni ji ring ne to la na bi yung da bi mo ji no lo to khashe no war shilo tidong go ja projul ro mo zo ji yanden she be be mi mo shin din hen zo sam zu shong de zhen zhong no nyam yong re so kin zhe zhong bi le gong ja she dang zhe zhong dong jin dong ting ji so den be nong gen ting zo hen zo tim lu shong ken ting hi kong ma la do je don na mo ji ka wa sum chalan chong wa dang rong den be le gong kha je sam zu no ye 대개 배지리네 체왕나도 총왕나다비 용루카 용시 person 지용 대가 차란 총와 삼도 노여바 마제 다잔 점리 미리 옌체조 데레 감메지 함녀도 라레 셰김바 히도 줄여 베드라 배지 자로 로지토 köyübün 제바 모보히 공산초게 전조도 쇼노히 배지 내된 대기 자시 젠도 저네 점리 뇽데 자조 소네 로지 롱인 덴베 베데 저저 카당 Zamni chelu yankalam tindil chelu la matembe zonse ji heye hopso nobi yonglu la tene tseni banyam donle peji cheji rime ji tenda lachen nombe chelu chochen gehe mi jote lamlu tenjo permin namje moti to hashi ji wedin lamne yongin goti ndango nowa shilo titon toja yitu henyi lor pe shila chobe gaden podong ge se yong janjo konje ngabi kutine sanzu shane Pela tinjur shunde zenjo no jinsin toba shunya jang onsa konchen choge ba chenbon choge didon jashin jode pemin chabu johnson so sho yon la zide shilo nyedon kyuji lor pemin chopsi jingyon ka mozo ji wenden shebe pemin jinzu jing goti nambran chindi jiten zede milo yijar nyewe gaden podong ki seyon judin nawa sonne zomye to chisi jing zentin shombe pesen kache
I try to be gentle. But after all, it's my own blood.
It's not you, it's how they are.
What?
I mean your gums. Problems like bleeding gums could be due to infected gums.
Switch to Himalaya Ayurveda Gum Care for improved oral health because it starts with gums.
Mubum begin zede, peden topzedang, pemi chodon rigun sola, jasino tono, cheton, jabshiro topa tiene, onsan chokin zenti konadon dewa chayebe, Teringi kokom diji kadin lametu che hyujo tang ngombon choki kongar chesi jin zenji shondon shon namla kadin jeden dong dilo pe yomo ni ne shamji lor sungzi hyu yin batar pe tensi ji leden nam lolon yongwa tang konza shongen chambon choki lokchen ji gongi non dotop che hon ni ji talop landen no nyamje latar hyujo tang namkar chetin ji shawan nam Bezen Leme Hugojo, Katia Chaye, Pemi Moshindin Henzone, Shilo Nidon Tanga, Daw to be Sumni Yepara, Nyon, Jasa, Tokyo, Jashi, Jojo, Peden, Joshua Sojin, Buba, Konso, Hihi, Copter Jaco, Tony Tagune, Jojo, Timu, Waderaton, Tato, Nyam Gucci, Sondo, Tonde, Demba Shuyela, Sochen to Tokyo, Datom, the latter Chaye, Ponza Shongan Chimocho, Shilu, Godon, Butula, Peji, Yapan, Tondi Hujoton, Gambon Chokin, Roa me, Kijurjin, Doheton, Teme Hide, Roa me, Toton, Chulun, Tundru, Koru Sunshop, Moto Combel Kiji, to Hyamde Hibi, Lop Changing, Zezo, Dala, Yeron, Cheti Kiji, Misal, Cheche, Tenze, Tru Janki, Shimeji, Tembe Shuyebe, Jashino, Kotendom, Devi, Ponsa Chokin, Zejinla, Chete Tang, Lopchen, Zentino, Munti, Jene Yomi, Lezen Sarva Hito, Jurtubio, Natural Dan Di, Tinin, Yebra, Nindon Sumje, Pemi, Chuzo, Techangaba, Shongo, Ponsa Shongan Chimonchone, Jawon, Kunti, Jinti, Peji, Shaye, Zombo, Kadin, Sami, Shuatan, Chuzo, Tenjangabi, Techi, Kiji, Gonden, Le, Jana, Yune, Chosiji, Gyon, Teji, Sheri, Shunze, Nele, Namyo Met. Melo Tuju Ledu, Hari, Tenjo, Feminum, Sonetang, Femi Cheto, Region Susho, Jashito, Peden Shukiso, Hontin, Tindur, Joshua Nankin, Ni Jagara Yomo Nidan, Tege Arito, Europe, Nionso, Jashin Chayone, Pedento, Joshua Nankin Namla, Koko, Digi, Tuji Chehujoton, Peden Denta Masala Para, Marla, Joshua Shuji, Nonshon Yon, Begi Hujoin, Pade. Shino Konsa Shongan Chamuncho, Kute Kajar Tembatan, Zomlin Chala Hedeton, Shomzin Tine Jeparan Zeji, Gersu, Konje Pembon Yola, Tuti Zipa Chembe, Gunshop Zene, Pe Yiji Ni, Nyamzon Shipi Niman Joni Newton Chade, Pe Konje Yonsu, Shopsoro Ketubin Bende Trome Tie, Pe Moshindil Henzone, Romne Shindil Shilo Nidon Yegitana, Dot Dimbi Tula, to Chema.
Tushena Bande, Tofusho, DJ La Mixe, Kundun, Geji, Pudun, Negui Khan, Genzin, Henzo Gitsoto, Kushab Richard Gere, Lanis Shenangu. I request our special guest, Richard Gere, Board Chairman, International Campaign for Tibet, to deliver his remarks.
What a joyous, joyous day to celebrate this extraordinary life of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. But also the presence of all the extraordinary people here, the spiritual community, the secular community, all these wonderful diplomats and representatives from around the world come here to pay their respects to one of the most extraordinary people who have ever walked on this planet. Now I know His Holiness famously doesn't really care that much about birthdays, but we care about birthdays, but especially this birthday. I know from His Holiness's point of view, every moment is a birthday. Every breath is a birthday. Every heartbeat is a birthday. And that's what He's taught us. And that's what we should be living, with this openness and love and compassion for all beings. I mean, my own life is a pretty typical Western life. And I think I'm speaking for all of the Westerners who are watching this online right now, or however you watch these things. We've never seen someone like this, who totally embodies selflessness, complete love and compassion and wisdom. We've never seen a human being like this. And I grew up a Christian, and certainly we understood compassion from our teacher, Jesus Christ. But I don't think we've understood this combination of compassion and wisdom until we encountered His Holiness the Dalai Lama. So I'm going to keep this really short because there's so many speakers. But Your Holiness, on behalf of all of us and as Westerners, there was something very sweet that I saw at a religious conference a few days ago after the proclamation that His Holiness agreed to continue the institution of the Dalai Lama. But many of the lamas who spoke out when there was an open discussion were openly declaring, look, His Holiness the Dalai Lama doesn't belong to Tibet anymore. His Holiness belongs to the world. And he belongs to the universe. And although this body, this extraordinary, precious body of His Holiness the Dalai Lama is now 90 years old, of course, His Holiness is Chenrezig. He's outside of time and space, beyond all concept. The most extraordinary biped to ever walk on this planet. Thank you, Your Holiness.
DJ la Tushena, thank you. DJ la Mixe Kunje Lada Region Yargil Henzo Gi Chikep Tashi Genze Chone Sungshenang Yu. I request our special guest Tashi Gelsen, Chief Executive Councillor, Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council, to deliver his remarks.
Dangri Rawa Korvejin Kamsu Pantang Dewe Malus Jumelas Chandrazig Wong Tenzin Gatsoe Japasiki Padu Tangi. In the august presence of Your Holiness, the respected Venerable Rinpoches and Venerable monks and nuns, today's chief guest, Shri Rajiv Ranjan Singh Ji, the Honorable Union Minister. We also have Honorable Union Minister Shri Kiran Rijiju Ji, the Honorable Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh Shri Pema Khandu Ji, the Honorable Minister from Sikkim, Venerable Sonam Lama Ji, Honorable Sikyong, for Central Tibetan Administration, Pemba Singla ji, and my colleague in the Hill Council Lay, Honorable Tashinam Gelyakzi, Your Holiness, in the council we have created a new portfolio for the Tibetan community, and my colleague Mr. Tashinam Gelyakzi is looking after that, and also the honorable councillors from LHDC Leh, foreign delegates, and other dignitaries present here, the devotees who have come from all over the world, Rajdileg and Jule, today it is my profound honor and privilege, I on behalf of the people of Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council Leh, and my esteemed colleague present here, to extend our warmest and heartfelt birthday wishes to Your Holiness on your 90th birthday. We are truly fortunate to celebrate this auspicious occasion in your presence. Your Holiness, your life and teachings have been a beacon of compassion, wisdom, and hope for all humanity, and especially for us in Ladakh. On this very special day, I wish to express our deepest gratitude for your unwavering support, guidance, and blessing that you have showered upon the people of Ladakh over the years. In times of difficulty and uncertainty, when we are part of the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir, development seemed a distant dream then, but your spiritual presence gave us strength and hope. Your teaching uplifted our spirit and inspired us to preserve. Your Holiness, your charitable activities have touched countless lives in our region. Through your esteemed institutions such as TCV and SOS schools, you have opened the doors for education to the underprivileged, not only among the Tibetan community but also for Ladakhis. Many of our youth who once studied in these schools have risen to serve our society with dedication. Some even as councillor in LHDC Leh, who are working with me now, and some of them are present here today as well. Their achievements are living testament to your vision and compassion. Today, as Ladakh stands as a union territory, we are grateful to the Government of India for restoring our autonomy and enabling us to fulfill our aspirations. We are now empowered to extend support and equality to all our people, including the Tibetan community who have made Ladakh their home. In past 5 years, we have undertaken numerous developmental projects, including more than 40 crore rupees allocated to Tibetan settlement residing at the various parts of Ladakh. And we have ensured that all government welfare schemes are accessible to everyone in Ladakh, which also includes the Tibetan community. Your Holiness, this is but a small token of our gratitude for the love and support you have given us in our times of need. It is now our turn to give back and ensure the well-being of all who resides in Ladakh and I reiterate that which this also includes the Tibetan community. As a devoted Buddhist, we the people of Ladakh fully endorse the statement of His Holiness Dalai Lama regarding the reincarnation, which he has rightly entrusted to his own wisdom and discretion. In our belief, it is ultimately the individual Lama and his karma that determine how and whether the Lama returns. We deeply respect and uphold this sacred tradition and the spiritual practices that guide it. We are overjoyed to know that you will soon be visiting Ladakh. Your Holiness, I take this opportunity to formally welcome you once again and assure a comfortable stay. During your visit, we look forward to sharing with you the progress